two bad beats lead to a frustrating day. Let's recap it and bounce back. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Jason Mattis here, bringing you guys free sports picks every single day, and we're on the Wednesday edition here. Thanks for kicking off your morning with me. Yeah, I said it there in the opening. We got a couple bad beats. Otherwise, it was a relatively good day for us here. So let's go ahead and recap yesterday, and let's get on into the action for today. We, of course, had two soccer bets in that Burnley versus Manchester United game. We went 1-1. It was a wash because the one hit was at even money, so we didn't lose or gain anything from that soccer game. Under 2.5, cashed again in another Burnley fixture. Oh, there's a big surprise. We've been riding under 2.5 all season long, and especially here most recently as we've now gotten 3 straight cashes of under 2.5 goals in a Burnley fixture. So loving that bet. As long as they're not playing Manchester City this week, and I'll more than likely run that back. Need to see who they're playing. But, it's just everything I've said about Burnley. I watched that entire game yesterday. What I've been saying for the past 3 weeks and giving you guys this under 2.5 bet was exactly what my eyes saw yesterday. So, yeah, I'll be looking to make that under 2.5 bet again in their next game, pending their opponent. The bet we lost in that game, though, was United to keep a clean sheet. And, I got the black X on there. I could have put the puke face on there because I thought it was kind of a bad beat. Burnley in the first half did nothing. And then when I mean did nothing, like their intent was also to do nothing on the offensive side. They didn't want to, all they wanted to do was boom the ball down the field and play long ball and hope it falls to a striker and something comes of it. It never came to anything. They were just booming the ball down the field. Manchester United had all the possession in the first half. Why I think it's a bad beat is second half, Burnley came out better. Kind of had to be better. They were so bad in that first half. I think Sean Dice definitely ripped into them at halftime. They came out better for about 10, 15 minutes, and that's when they got their goal in that first 10 minutes or so. The frustrating part was the ball was on Verghorst's foot. 2 Manchester United players are right near him, and neither one step and confront him or put some pressure on him. They kind of just, they don't really back off. They just kind of stay off where they are. And they let him play a nice through ball to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez 2 touches. And if you're a Manchester United fan, where did he beat De Gea? Yeah, that's right, near post. De Gea can't stop a beach ball from going into the near post. He is terrible at stopping his near post. He gets small. He doesn't stay big and get wide. You can see it. He shrinks up. So then Rodriguez hit it near post and got a good goal. And then right after that, what did Burnley do? Oh, it's 1-1. Let's go back to our same philosophy of let's just get draws and save ourselves out of relegation. And that's what they did. They did nothing after that goal. They were 10, 15 minutes. They looked good. They had 3 shots on target. Their only 3 shots on target came in that 10, 15 minutes. Just really unfortunate that I don't know what those 2 United defenders were doing. I don't even know what they were doing to start the half. You have to know that Burnley's going to come out in the second half with energy, with some fire, home crowd, and you got to expect them to just come at you for the first 10, 15 minutes, try and get a goal, and then they're just going to sit if they're successful in that. And United, just to give up a goal like that, just frustrating, just absolutely frustrating that we didn't get a sweep right there. I thought we deserved a sweep. It ended up happening, that's sports betting, but that one hurt. We moved it over to the NBA. We had a good NBA night. We went 3 out of 4, got 3 nice good cashes. We got over 226.5 points in that Pacers versus Hawks game. We got under 229 points in that Rockets versus Pelicans game. And we got under 225 points in that Magic versus Blazers game. Where was our bad beat? You can see it right there on the puke face. It's Pistons, Mavs, over 213.5 points. Why was it a bad beat? 62 points in the first quarter, 54 in the second, 53rd in the third. Only need 45 points in the fourth quarter. The Mavs went 3.5 minutes of that fourth quarter, a 3.5 minute stretch. They went more time, but a 3.5 minute stretch of no points. Pistons went 2+ minutes with no points, and overall, the Pistons shot 16.7%. They went 5 from 30 for 3. What the hell are you doing? Stop shooting the 3. Just get 2 points. Just get 2 points. You don't need to just go for 3 all the time. If I'm that coach, I'm calling a timeout, and one of my timeouts, I'm just being like, yo, stop shooting the 3. Nobody can make a 3 night. Just stop it. That was a bad beat. Looked at the over-under all night long, and it was well over 213. It was kind of in that upper teens. That one ruined our NBA sweep. I thought we deserved that NBA sweep. That's a bad beat. I'm still a little sore from that one. That one hurt me a little bit. And then our two plays we got from the Hockey Squirrel. His first really bad night that we've had with him. He went 0-2. You know, that happens. I know he'll rebound. I know the work that he puts into it. Bad night. I mean, hell, I've had plenty of bad nights. You guys know the work I put in it. You guys trust me. So same kind of trust that you guys have in me, I have in the Hockey Squirrel. I know he'll rebound. Just one of those nights, and unfortunately, it didn't go his way. So yeah, down on the day, down 0.31 units. So nothing all that big, but still down, and I hate that. But positive on the week at plus 1.5 units. And then we did have two good things go our way yesterday. We did make a little over $4 in arbitrage money. You guys know what I like to do with this arbitrage money is I like to give myself free rolls. So I'm going to give myself a Super Bowl free roll at some point. We got that arbitrage money with the Joe Burrow boost on DraftKings yesterday, 2+ touchdowns. Obviously arbitraged it and gave myself some guaranteed money, as I know a lot of you guys did, replying to my tweet last night. So we'll look to see if we can't keep adding to that, of course, $4.13, and then eventually we'll go ahead and put ourselves in a free roll for the Super Bowl. And then a little misleading on losing money last night is we did hit a same game parlay, but just like last week, DraftKings did that same game parlay. I waited until the conclusion of the promotion was over, and then I did a recap. Well, I'm going to do that same thing. So yeah, if I would have added that same game parlay hit last night to the recap, we would have showed a profit, but I want to wait until the promo's over. The promo is at least 3 days. You have to hit one of the bets in those 3 days. We've obviously done that. We hit last night, just like we did last week. But we'll see. If we hit tonight's bet, maybe we'll do it a 4th day. Maybe we'll do it a 5th day. If we don't hit tonight, we'll call it in. We'll take our plus 1.6 units that we'll add to the bankroll tonight, and we'll take our $20 free bet that we've earned in the process of that promo. So another good promo. 2 weeks in a row where we've turned a successful promo into DraftKings into adding units and adding a free bet. So just fantastic work. Yesterday's same game parlay was Knicks, Nuggets, and we took Monte Morris there. The Nuggets just went under points and under rebounds. Just a 2-legged parlay at plus 360 and got one hell of a cash. He had a tough matchup. Personally, he had a tough matchup going on against the Knicks, that point guard position. So good, fantastic work right there. All right, it's time to turn our attention now to Wednesday, and let's start with soccer as those bets are up first. A couple of these I already gave you. Here's one additional one. We're going to do that Manchester City team total in that first half over 1.5 goals at plus 130. That bet you already had. Tottenham Southampton over 2.5 goals at minus 132. That one you already had. The new one is Villa Leeds. Both teams are scoring over 2.5 at even money. And you can see I made that bet over at DraftKings. I'm not going to talk a lot about really the Villa Leeds bet or Tottenham Southampton. I know I tweeted that one. I haven't talked about it yet on YouTube. But I uploaded a video yesterday where on the NBC Sports Predictor app, you can win $50,000 if you correctly predict 5 Premier League games. Both the Southampton and Villa games are on that app. I can tell from the viewership that a lot of you guys already watched that video. So I'm going to assume you guys already know how I feel about that. So let's just root for goals and cash these bets. So that'll be the 3 soccer bets for today. Let's move it over now to the NBA. Let's get in a full game over under. Let's go do Raptors Thunder over 208 points at plus 109. Tweeted that bet out yesterday. So we're doing Raptors Thunder over 208 points at plus 109. I got the game scored at 216. So I feel really good going ahead and getting that. So we'll do Raptors Thunder over 208 points at plus 109. There's one other game I'm interested in. It's Bulls Hornets. I got the game scored at 225. The line opened at 230.5. It is now 234. So the line's going up. I kind of understand it. Bulls and Hornets generally do score a lot of points, but the math says it should only be 225 points. And what's been going on here recently with how I get these numbers, and we've been doing good with these full game over under. So I'm going to trust my research, but to me, there's no rushing. Go ahead and bet it. I mean, the line's only going up. Let's see what the ceiling is, and then if we buy it at the ceiling, okay, great. But if we get it one notch below the ceiling, okay, we'll still be well above the 230.5 where it started. So to me, there's just no rush to go ahead and get Bulls, Hornets. Let's just wait, see how these soccer bets go, see where the line settles at, and then make a determination if we want to go ahead and get it. But it is at 234 right now. I got it scored at 225. So if you want to pull the trigger, I think you're more than well within your right to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to hold out and maybe pass altogether. I don't know, but I'm going to hold on for now. That's it for the NBA. All the other numbers were the sports books. They had them bang on. So just going to ride with that one play for now in that Raptors Thunder game. Over 208 points. Let's move the discussion now to Super Bowl 56. Let's go ahead and run through the bets that I already gave you guys on last week's show, just in case anybody missed it. I don't want to wait till Friday's recap of the Super Bowl, and then, you get even worse numbers than what they are now. So let's go ahead and recap the bets I gave you guys last week, and then I've got some new ones for you as well. You guys remember we got that Bengals-Rams money line. We don't care if the Bengals or the Rams win. We'll go ahead and guarantee ourselves the money. We bet both sides. We've got McPherson to be the MVP. We've got Donald to be the MVP. We've got Akers to be the MVP. And we've got the first half under 25.5 points at minus 130. We've also got a section here where I'm going to call them 0.5 bets because remember I gave you guys these last week, but we're only going to put a half unit on each of them. We've got Kupp over 8.5 receptions. We've got Beckham over 5.5 receptions. We've got Mixon under 65.5 rushing yards, which I do know that is now 62.5. I would still bet it at 62.5. And then we've got Cam Akers to have more rushing yards than Joe Mixon. And again, all those bets are half unit bets. All right, now let's get into the section of new bets you've never heard of. These as well are half unit bets. And somebody asked me why I'm doing half unit bets for the Super Bowl, because it is pretty rare for me to do half unit bets. I'm doing half unit bets because I know I'm going to have a high volume. And I'm trying to prevent from potentially getting my ass kicked. There is the flip side. You could crush it and do outstanding. But look, I'm going to have a ton of bets here on the Super Bowl. It's the last game of the year. It's the game. I want to be able to enjoy it from every snap, every play. I want to have something on the line. So that's why I'm doing half unit bets. We're going to have a lot of volume on this game, guys. All right, let's go ahead and get into it right now. I'm going to say that the first drive ends in a punt and minus 125 over FanDuel. Just what the research says, what I'm kind of feeling. I already got the first half under, so just like the first drive ending in a punt, and minus 125 over FanDuel. I'm running back last year's winner. If you were with me last year, you know this bet cash in that Buccaneers versus Chiefs Super Bowl. It's will there be a roughing the passer penalty? And you can get that at plus 125 over at BetRivers right now. Last year it cashed. We got it cash late in the fourth quarter though, because I remember watching that game being like, wow, there's not been like a hit on the quarterback yet today. Like, what's going on? So, will somebody hit the quarterback? And then it was like late in the fourth quarter, Mahomes took a hit, and that's all it takes. You know how these QBs are protected by the NFL. It took the first big hit in that Super Bowl for there to be a roughing the passer penalty. It came in the fourth quarter, whatever, it came. We got a good plus money cash last year. We're running that same bet back again this year. So will there be a roughing the passer penalty at plus 125 over at BetRivers? And then the last one for you today is, will there be a 2-point conversion attempt? The bet I made doesn't care if it's successful or not. It just says, will there be a 2-point conversion attempt? I got that at plus 125 over a points bet. Look, as long as a blowout would certainly help, because then, teams will try and do a 2-point conversion attempt to try and cut down the number of scores to obviously get level back in the game. But any weirdness goes on. You get a missed extra point, you get a couple, field goals, or maybe other teams, is getting touchdowns. You get missed extra point. I mean, you just get any weird thing, and now a team's going for a 2-point conversion attempt. Again, just going for the attempt. Don't care if they make it. Don't care if they don't make it. Just go for the 2-point conversion attempt. Again, at plus money, I'm going to go ahead and roll with that at plus 125 over a points bet. All right, so that'll be the 3 new Super Bowl bets. We'll, of course, add some more Super Bowl bets on Thursday and Friday's show as well as we place those bets. And for now, that's all I've got placed. So that's all I've got for you then. All right, guys, it's Wednesday. Go enjoy your Wednesday. Hit that like button on your way out if you're going to go ahead and follow me on some of these bets today. Let's have a great afternoon of soccer and roll that into some NBA winners as well. All right, enjoy your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching till the end. I'm Jason Mattis. Any love you can show by giving me a like, a subscription, or a comment, or even just share this video is very much appreciated. And don't forget to turn on your notifications to increase your chances of locking in the same odds as I talked about today. And check out my other great videos in these corners.